Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome back to Blast Off with Light. Yeah, I'm a little crazy at the minute, but that's okay. You crazy? 'Cause I'm crazy. So yeah, I was hunting some Endermen, and well, I won, I suppose. So yeah, I managed to get myself an Ender Pearl. Let's go and sleep away the night so nothing else tries to kill us. But it was a bit fortuitous because I had some chips on me, and for some reason, chips grant you regeneration. So yeah, I got my health back right quick. It's been a little bit of time since the previous episode, and our mana has gone down a bit. We got some more living wood. We're going to be needing that. Whoa. Another Enderman. Flying around, being crazy. I know I killed your friend, but I don't have any problem with you. Okay. So, we've got our portal here. We've got ourselves an Ender Pearl. So, let's first turn it into a Mana Pearl. So we can get ourselves some pixie dust. I almost threw it through, and they would have kept it, and that would have been bad. And here, another one of those obsidian brick issues. Grr. So, I think I might need to start using real blocks for things. Because this is getting out of hand. I don't know what causes it, but it's not good. If you're more consistent, I could diagnose it and I could try to prevent things like that, but alas, it seems pretty random at the moment. Oops. Okay, so our pool is mostly full. Toss in our Ender Pearl. We get our Mana Pearl. Let's toss our stacks and stacks of charcoal back onto the ground. Get on out of here. Okay, so let's see if any eye... Oh. Interesting. We've got unstable beacons. Mana mirror, mana thingy. Ah, Elven trade. Mana pearl for pixie dust. 1 for 1. Good. We come over here. We go, here you go, guys. And they toss back some pixie dust. Now, why do we want pixie dust, you ask? Well, we'll get to that momentarily. First, we need a couple more petals. We're going to need some gold, which I'm fairly certain I've got smelted up over here. We do. Good. A 1. Is it? I don't remember if it's the ingot or the nugget. Okay, so shape crafting, ingot, good. Because I need more mana spreaders. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. We should also have another spark. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our mana pool here. We're going to spread from that pool into these pools. Like so. And then we're going to get stuff into it via this spark. Choo! But like I've said before, without the upgrades, these sparks are not particularly effective, because this pool will never pull stuff via that spark. We are going to fix that, which requires a Mana Steel, a Rune of Earth, and this pixie dust. Mana Steel, Rune of Earth, pixie dust. That makes us a spark augment recessive. There are dominant sparks, recessive sparks, dispersive sparks, and isolated sparks. Now, I'm not certain the advantage of isolated sparks. Dispersive, or whatever they're called. Yes, dispersive sparks send from the spark to you, so they charge up your ring. The recessive try to get rid of their mana. The dominant want to grab all the mana. So this down here is not particularly useful. It's out of the way. But that's how it was designed, with this augment in mind. So I can just take this, attach it to this spark, and you can watch the mana go away. Because this is not where we want it. We want it upstairs. So anything with a spark within range up here will gain mana from that pool down there. So this guy has a spark, so he should be gaining a little bit of mana. This guy has a spark, so he'll be gaining mana. And that'll spread it out to these pools, so my portal doesn't close. Sweet. So now, we can set up our mana farm, get it really going, and it'll feed out to all of these other pools. And, using this technique, we can set up additional pools underground for any overflow mana. So if we've got way too much generation for how much we spend, we can have several pools that act as intermediaries. So we could put regular sparks on those and a dominant upgrade on this guy or on that guy that would then pull from those secondary pools and make ourselves a giant mana battery sort of thing. Awesome. But that's not the only thing we're gonna do, because, whoa, things are exploding. Also, because, well, I got all those rubbish books that I wanted. See? All 12 of them. So if we come right here, we've got the other part of what we need. So let's grab a couple of books and give you a look at magical wood. So yeah, I just did some level 1 enchants on the books. I just knocked down the pylons, spent a couple of levels. And that gets us magical wood. Looks kind of cool. I'm not sure if I would decorate with it, but it's got the flavor of a pretty decent accent block. So, like at the intersections of things, it could be really awesome. Wait, why is that giving me 3? I don't... Does the power of the enchantment increase the number of wood that you get from it? Oh my goodness, it does. That is amazing. If I had known that, I would not have wasted so many books. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. I'd never actually made enchanted the magical wood before. So y'all get to learn along with me. If you use higher quality books, you get more magical wood from it. That's awesome. Well, we only actually needed 3, but we got 5. That's okay. So, let's see what things we can make with magical wood. A facade, ender cores, neat. Advanced filing cabinets, interesting. Reincarnating golden bag of holding. I probably should make one of these, shouldn't I? Maybe another day. And golden spikes. Bet you can guess which one we're making. I love spikes. So we take our 3 regular old iron spikes, make a block of gold, 3 iron spikes and 3 magical wood to make golden spikes. And golden spikes aren't enough for me. I want diamond spikes. Wow. Diamond spike. So now we can come over into our mob farm area and set up a couple of spikes. Now I have modified this place a bit. I've not quite finished the roof, but I made regular stairs up to it. But you can see there are no more stairs going down because I made a nice horse ladder going down. Let's see. Let's go all the way down. Swoosh. And here we are. Let's see if we can block this off. There we go, before any zombies show up. Now the wooden spikes are okay. They don't kill the mobs, but they let you gain experience from it because it gets them down to just the half a heart. Iron spikes would kill them, but you wouldn't get any experience from it. The golden spikes, I believe, let you get experience, but not their player-only drops. Whereas diamond spikes, you get everything. You get the XP, you get the drops. Anything that you might want from them, you get from them. I grabbed too much charcoal. I'm going to leave that here. I have lots of things I can just leave here. We don't have our hat on, so make sure we know where our hat is. And we can throw theirs in the rubbish bin. So you can just sit here and gain a bit of experience, gain some fancy items. Chain I like to keep because we can actually melt it in the smeltery for steel, for fixing our sword. So these spikes are incredibly effective. Now, they aren't necessarily the best thing for our zombie farm because it's not getting us a whole lot of things that we're going to need. But if we come over here, hello. I forgot that I kind of left this open because I did go exploring down there. I lit it up a bit. Apparently not well enough though. Let's see if we can do the same thing here. Boop. Remove this spike. And replace it. And now we just wait for the skellies. Now, I only have one spike left. And I will probably want to use that one. Well, I've got a couple of choices. There's a blaze spawner. And blaze get you twice the XP. So if I really wanted an XP farm, the blaze might be good for that. There's also the magma cubes that I should make a farm for because the magma creams are incredibly useful. I mean, they only have one use in vanilla. Here, we need the Eye of Galgador to make the Galgadorian metal for all the machines. It's used in flesh stew, bone stew, slime on a stick, slimy apples, which you can dry out into dried slimy apples. Necrodermal virus? I don't even know what that is. Nullodermal virus. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into those. I don't know what those do. But also the fire resistance, which could be good for going to the nether. But its use in the food is surprisingly significant. Okay, let's take our hat off and throw a couple of things away. Leather tunic, leather pants, leather boots, leather tunic, worthless bow, mostly worthless bow, worthless pickaxe. So many worthless things. But now we can come back and get all the bones we need. They also drop Any champions drop a lot of XP and metal armor, which we can melt down. But that's enough in here. So we've got our horse ladder, so we can just go shoo, all the way up. It's a lot of fun. So we've got a lot of baddies out and about. Ow. So the question is, do I just try to run past them? Take a lily with that rocket creeper over there. Let's go this way. Don't want to deal with that summoner either. They are quite annoying. So, our choices. We've got a magma cube spawner over there that we could turn a farm into. Turn into a farm. We've got a blaze spawner over there. I could make a ghast farm, but I don't think it's nearly as useful as the others. And the rocket creeper setup over there, I don't think actually needs a spike. I don't really want to make it an XP farm. How did you... Oh, Endermen! The Enderman picked up a block over here. Which lets everyone in. That jerk. We could probably just kill them, but I wanted to talk to you. Okay, so I was saying, the magma cube farm, I don't need the rocket creeper farm to have a spike. It's not necessary. Oh, right, with the support creeper, he's not gonna die. This guy's gonna. Ooh. Where is the support creeper? Did he despawn? Did he fall back in the... Nope, he's over there. So the rocket creeper farm doesn't need a spike. I know how that one's going to work. It's going to be primarily a mana farm. But it might have a special flower there that'll do just the stuff over there. It'll be the fuel for... Now, how did a pig get over there? How are you getting back and forth, you two? Did the pig spawn in there? I don't know. It's a mystery. If we ever get a cow showing up in there, we'll know things are spawning. I don't think they can, but I don't really know. I haven't done extensive testing. I keep getting distracted. Yes, farm, farm, farm. In addition, if we check our book, we need 20 buckets of lava. Don't lag me out, book. Come on. So, getting started. We need to kill more Endermen. I killed an Enderman. Just like 15 minutes ago. Why did it... Why does it not know? That's weird. Okay, so obsidian. Annoying and expensive. Gilded iron, I might do. Flowers, not too inspired on that. The seasons, there is one for autumn that I want to do, and that's a pretty decent reward. I might actually do that. I do kind of want to see what this one is, so I might finish this off just to see what that is, and to find out about this void lotus. I'm not certain what that does. Polluted seas, we need 20 buckets of lava. Whew. To open up the buildcraft stuff, because I would like to learn more about buildcraft. This additional fishing stuff I'm not too interested in until we need titanium for something else. Galgador, we need farms to be able to get this Galgadorian metal. It's just unavoidable. Pressurization, I really should have made my pressure chamber instead of using up compressed iron for the spikes. But I still have some left. I might be able to do that next episode. The PCBs, you need the pressure chamber to make them. I believe. Not 100%. The first one you might be able to make without it, but I'm fairly confident the etching acid absolutely requires the pressure chamber. This requires the Galgadorian stuff and the PCBs to make that. And then by the time you get here, It's just piles and piles of Galgadorian metal. So we need worthwhile farms before we can do anything serious with that. I also have some plans for the landscape, for expanding my area, making this less just open and more, I don't know, compartmentalized perhaps is the word for it. And maybe do something slightly decorative. But that's all I've got for this episode. So I will see you in the next episode of Blast Off with Light.